Are you wanting to have a change in thinking or experience better mental health in general? In this video, I'm going to talk about setting and achieving mental health goals. Stay tuned. Dr. Ted here, and welcome back to the channel. Today's topic, setting mental health goals. Having a purpose, a goal in life can be very powerful. With it, we can achieve very big things. For this video, I draw upon the book Man's Search for Meaning by Dr. Viktor Frankl, a psychiatrist who was in the concentration camps during the Second World War. Now, as he was seeing a lot of suffering all around him, he was, you could say, assessing things, assessing the people's motivation. And what he found was that those people who had a purpose, a goal, for example, to see their friends, their family once they left the concentration camps, they were able to endure more. They were able to withstand more of the horrors of these concentration camps. And those who were without a purpose, without, a goal, you could say, those people were more likely to deteriorate physically, mentally, spiritually, to the point of, you could say, giving up. Frankl's work, his experience, shows the power of goal setting. So what do you want to achieve in terms of your mental health goals? Do you want to feel less stress, less anxiety, be depressed less, wake up in the morning feeling refreshed and not so maybe struggling just to get out of bed, seeing life as a challenge versus a burden just to kind of get through? So what are your mental health goals? So think about what you want in terms of a goal. How will it change your life? How will it make your life better, more meaningful? And don't just aim for small goals, right? Small little things that maybe you can do in a day, but really aim for big goals, big achievements, things that you're really, when you reflect on all you went through to achieve it, wow, you say, I really have come a long way. We're going to achieve our goals by using SMART goals. Let me explain what SMART goals are. S, being specific. What exactly are you looking for? What are you trying to achieve? Write out these goals. Write them out. Post those goals so you can clearly see them, so they're not just out of sight, out of mind, but really see them, kind of internalize them. Be very specific what you want. Measurable. How are you going to measure that you are getting towards your goal? How are you going to measure that? We really need to see that, because otherwise it can be kind of, oh yeah, I want to do this, but if you're not really taking active measurements, you're not really kind of engaging your goal, you could say. So a good way to do that is, again, documentation, kind of writing out things, showing your progress throughout the day, throughout the week, throughout the months, that you can clearly see it, that, oh yeah, I did this, I'm getting better at this, I took this action. So very important, measurable. Achievable. Are you able to achieve your goal? Perhaps maybe in a certain time frame. Or once you get into working on your goal, you start to see, oh, I think this could be more than I thought. Is this achievable in this time frame? Is this achievable with my current skill level? Maybe I need some help. So really kind of standing back and asking yourself, is this achievable right now? and being able to reassess it. Perhaps you need more time. Again, perhaps you need to stand back. Okay, I don't know if I can achieve this now, but I can do it, but I need to kind of maybe readjust. So just think about that. Is this achievable? Relevant. How relevant is this goal to the bigger picture, right? The bigger picture in your life, your future self, kind of like your bigger ideas. So it's very important. Like, you got a goal. How does that kind of work with other things I'm trying to achieve in life? So just really kind of standing back and seeing the importance of the goal, because again, the more important the goal, the more relevant the goal is to your bigger ideas in life, your future, the more likely it is that you can achieve it. Time bound. How long are you going to give yourself to achieve your goals? A week? A month? A year? 2 years? It's good to kind of have that listed. I'm going to work on this. It's going to take me, a month, 2 months, so you're clear on the time. And how will you know once you do reach your goals? Sometimes things can be a little bit vague, right? So how will you feel? How will it feel to you? Will you be a lot more happier? Will you be a lot less depressed? So really kind of taking the time to kind of sit down and think, yeah, how long is it going to take? How am I going to feel at the end of it? To kind of really make this internal, to really kind of feel it. To know that once you've reached your goal, you've reached your destination, right? You've reached your destination. Very important. Having these SMART goals in place is like a systematic plan, you could say. So it allows you to kind of track your progress and to readjust where need be, to allow you to kind of reflect and say, okay, well, I've been doing this. Well, I still like this goal, but at the same time, I may have to kind of adjust things because it may take me a little bit longer. And that can allow you to kind of have some flexibility versus, well, I didn't get my goal in a week, so I'm not going to do that. It's not important. Life cannot be always a straight line. We have to kind of be prepared for some bumps in the road. Let me give you a SMART goal example. So we run through it. You can see how it looks. Reducing drinking to 0. So that's the goal, being very specific. My goal is to reduce my drinking to nothing. Clear. How will I measure working towards this goal of no drinking? I'm going to attend 3 to 5 Alcoholic Anonymous AA meetings per week. When going out with friends over the course of the week, I'm going to drink no more than 3 drinks. Of course, lowering that to 0 drinks as the weeks go by. When I feel anxiety that kind of can trigger me to drink, I have these strategies in place. For example, taking a walk outside, or maybe doing some, again, exercise, or something that kind of helps you kind of release that anxiety versus going to use alcohol to release it. Achievable. Now this week and last week when I was trying to go to the AA meetings, well, I couldn't get to at least 3 meetings. I could only go to 2, but I had a big work week, so maybe the things are coming up at the office. But now these next few weeks are going to be lighter at work, so I'll be able to get to 3 meetings plus. So things like that, just to kind of, achievable, maybe this I didn't, but I'm going to work towards that in the future and see what kind of maybe roadblocks I could be having so I can kind of better kind of see things in the future. So if I'm having a busy work week, I'm having a busy work week, but at the same time, I'm going to try maybe adjust things at work if possible to make at least 3 meetings. My goal of not drinking is very relevant to my bigger life goals of being a better family person, that I'm not hungover on the weekends, that I'm there for my children, for my partner. I'm more in control of my life versus the substance being in control of me. I'm able to partake more. I'm not so tired, so burnt out because I'm recovering from all this drinking. And when I go to the doctor, I'm getting good health reports back versus being told by the doctor, you have a lot of issues, especially concerning your liver, and you need to reduce. I given myself 6 months to cut my drinking. Okay, 1 month has gone by. The first 2 weeks I was only able to attend 1 meeting, but I'm starting to see that, okay, in week 3 I got to 2 meetings, and now, week 4 I got to 3 meetings. Very good, I'm improving. I'm able to cut back my drinking when I'm with my friends. Again, in the first week I had 5 or 6 drinks. I couldn't really remember, but now clearly I'm at 3 drinks, so I'm progressing there. I can deal with my anxiety better. I see my strategies that I've used to deal with it. I feel proud about that. I feel good about that. Wow, I'm starting to see, I'm feeling better about myself, that I am achieving my goals, and I'm doing it within a good time frame so that in 6 months' time, I'll be free of alcohol. For many of you who have set goals in the past, I think you can understand how difficult it can be in achieving them. It's not easy, right? I mean, trying to do things new, cutting back on things that you've done many times, something that you've already enjoyed. Now we're going to stop. For example, in my example of the drinking, that person who, okay, you're used to drinking so much with your friends, and all of a sudden you're not drinking anymore. And when your whole social network revolves around people who drink, that can be challenging, very challenging. Dr. Frankl notes that suffering is part of life. The suffering can give meaning. Just think when you've worked towards something and you've really sacrificed and you made, probably some big changes in your life. Maybe you studied many hours for something or reduced your calories to lose weight. And wow, after you've reached your goal, those good feelings, right? And kind of saying, wow, I really appreciate that. I had to go through some struggles, some suffering, but in the end, I achieved what I set out to do. And that can be a real empowering feeling. And that's very important, right? I mean, achieving things that are meaningful in life don't come easy. But if you can kind of see the suffering as part of it, there can be a lot of satisfaction in that you've put something out, you've got something back, and wow, I'm better for it. In conclusion, pick goals. Pick mental health goals that are meaningful, that will have a big impact, that will change your life for the better. Use SMART goals as a systematic process of achieving these goals, understanding that suffering can be part of the process, but suffering can lead to a better tomorrow. As always, wishing you the best mental health. And until the next video, take care. Want more content on mental health? Have a look at this video.